In this video, I'm going to be sharing 6 things that I'm doing to get ready for quarantine. Today I'm going to be doing a slightly different video. So, as everyone knows, the coronavirus pandemic is something that we've been seeing all about online, like on social media, as well as on the news, and it's something that we've all been talking about. I've been quite concerned about it, like what's happening, and yeah, I've been trying to follow every day what is happening, what's changing. And so yeah, it's a global pandemic. It's something that's happening pretty much everywhere in the world. There's a lot of talk about reducing the transmission of the virus, and there's a lot of talk about the symptoms and economic things as well. But I haven't heard much talk about immunity in terms of preventing yourself from having a severe illness if you do end up catching the virus. And so for me, I know that if I were to catch it, I'd want to make sure that I'd only catch it mildly. So these are 6 things that I'm doing to make sure that I don't get it severely if I happen to get it, because it's, so contagious and it is already kind of there in the population. So yeah, some of these tips are looking at the immunization side of things, and then other bits are kind of looking at the kind of mental health and well-being and kind of mentally getting through this period in time. So in the video today, I thought it'd be useful to share some of the things that I'm going to be doing during this time in the world today. These are just some things that I'm going to be doing. It's not advice, it's not something that I'm telling anyone to be doing. It's just me sharing what I'm doing, and you can find advice on the official government website .gov.uk and also on the NHS website as well. So yeah, if you have any concerns, check those sources. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing 6 things that I'm going to be doing and that I'm already doing. But number one thing that I will be doing is making sure that I'm staying hydrated. To stay hydrated, I do a number of different things. Like I try to drink lots of water, like just, regular water in my water bottle, and I carry that around pretty much everywhere. I also like to have green teas. Green tea as well is great because it has antioxidants in it, so I love making sure that I'm having at least 1 green tea a day. That's something I try to do personally. To stay hydrated, I also like to have hot water with lemon and honey. As a singer as well, that's something I like to do. Just helps my throat and all of that. So yeah, I think that's a nice way to kind of, spice things up a bit with the water. If you're someone who doesn't like just drinking plain water all the time, you could add a bit of honey and lemon to make it a bit more interesting. Tip number 2, something else that I'm going to be doing is trying to make sure that I'm eating really well. So by that I mean eating quite a balanced diet, having enough fruit and vegetables in my diet, having enough protein, and also something I like to do is I like to have whole grain, just to try and make sure that I'm at my healthiest. So yeah, that's something that I'm doing. Tip number 3, another thing that I'm doing is trying to make sure that I'm on top of my vitamins. So I'm someone who every day I'm having a variety of different vitamin supplements to make sure that I don't have any vitamin deficiencies. I know for me, some of the vitamins that I take are like calcium tablets. I like to have the chewable ones, vitamin C tablets, iron tablets, B12, also cod liver oil. It's got lots of omega-3 in it. But yeah, some people might not need any extra supplements. Some people might need those more or might need different ones. So definitely check what is right for you. I think that's important, is to make sure that anything you do is something that suits you. Tip number 4 is exercise. I'm going to be making sure that I'm doing lots of exercise. I don't mean an excessive amount or super intense or anything, but trying to make sure that I'm working out every day in some way, shape or form, even if it's just like going for a walk. But yeah, just like staying active. And yeah, because I think especially if you're stuck inside, it can be very easy to be like kind of sitting around all day. What I'm trying to do is making sure that I'm moving around enough. There are a few different workouts that I like to do, but I have like a main kind of workout that I like to do in the mornings. And yeah, I'm gonna share that workout on my channel. Yeah, so you guys can see what I do to work out, and yeah, you can join in with me and we can work out together. So yeah, that'd be fun. And yeah, I think exercising is really good for you physically, making you feel physically fit and healthy. But I also think that working out is so great for making you feel mentally healthy as well. And I think that is so important when you're kind of stuck indoors and you can't really socialize too much. I think it's really important to look after your mental health as well and not neglect that. So for me, exercising really helps with my mental health as well as my physical health as well. Tip number 5 is hand moisturizer. I think it is so important to make sure, well, when I say so important, obviously not the most important thing, but for me, I really find it important for myself to make sure that I'm moisturizing my hands, especially now when we're all washing our hands so much. Like, our hands are gonna get so dry, like seriously dry. I like to moisturize my hands with either hand cream. I usually have a hand cream or hand lotion in my handbag. So even if I'm out on the go, I can moisturize my hands after I've washed them. I also like to moisturize my hands at home as well, just anywhere really. Yeah, also though, there are some hand washes out there, antibacterial hand washes, that are moisturizing as well. You can always look out for a moisturizing antibacterial hand wash to use to make your hands a bit less dry than they would otherwise be. And that's something that I've been using, and it definitely helps with making my hands less dry. So tip number 6, make lemonade. So when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. In terms of making lemonade, I would say that like try and make the most of being inside, as difficult as it can be and stressful, especially like we've all got very different circumstances and this has affected us all in very different ways. But I feel like the best way to get through it is to kind of look for the best thing we can get from this situation. So for me, I'm going to be trying to do useful things with this time, such as making more YouTube videos. Yeah, I feel like this has really kind of pushed me to like get on with like producing YouTube videos, because I had kind of slowed down in the pace that I was producing them. And I feel like this was a bit of a kind of a wake-up call to get me going with my videos. So I feel like that's a positive thing to come from it. I think as well, this time has really made me appreciate social media and how useful it is for us to like communicate with each other, because like I can't even imagine this whole situation without social media. I think it would be 100 times more difficult than it is. And yeah, so I think social media has definitely got a bit of appreciation through this happening. So yeah, I appreciate social media more, definitely. So I also think that I'll probably try to learn a new skill. I haven't quite decided what new skill to learn. I don't know, I'll have a think about that. You could be learning a new language. Yeah, I know that I definitely want to brush up on some languages. So yeah, those were my 6 things that I'll be doing. I hope you guys found the video interesting and useful. So yeah, if you liked the video, like and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this, as well as loads more other videos. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing you guys again on my channel, and I hope you guys are having a great day and stay safe and stay well.